Okay guys, I'm Madness, and in this video guys I'm going to be talking to you about the Rylo, the 360 camera. I've had this for like 6 months now, 7 months now actually, and I've used it a few times really in paintball games. So I'll give you guys a quick overview, tell you my likes and dislikes about it, and how I actually use it out on the field. Alright, let's get started. Okay guys, so this is the camera if you haven't seen it yet. It's got that racetrack shape to it, a little thick there. Okay, 360, so obviously you get the lens on both sides. You have the power, play stop, play record button on the top. You have a mode button here. Just turn it on. Okay, you get a mode button here where you can switch modes. You can shoot in 180, shoots 4K, shoots 5.8K. The battery compartment on the bottom where the memory card goes in there as well. And you'll notice there is no thread for the mount. That's because they use the GoPro style mount. So talk about that. It's a box. This is what you get real quick. I know this camera's been out for a while, but if you haven't seen it yet, this is what you get. Okay, there's some stickers, the instructions. You get a bag with it in there. You get your charging cable, you get your sync cables. You get different ones depending on the device that you have. You have the everyday case, like I said, the GoPro mount. You have a little handle here, or selfie stick, whatever you want to call it, for the everyday mount. And you get the one battery with it as well. Some of the other accessories that you get a case. This case is okay. It'd be nice if it was a little bigger so you could fit some more stuff. A little pocket here with the mesh and the zipper. You get a foam. You can actually fit two. I don't know if you can see, it's actually pre-cut. So you can cut out, if you just have the one camera with the stick, you cut out here. Or if you have two cameras, you would just put one there, and then there's the other one would go there. So the camera sits in the foam, protected, and you get a little pocket here for some stuff. Like I said, it'd be nice if it was a touch bigger, maybe add a few more accessories to go with the camera. Some of the accessories that I have, there aren't many stuff with this, but this is the battery case. Your charge comes with the cable. It's got a little door, some added protection for the battery. But what's cool is, even if it's not plugged in, you can just pop the battery in and it'll tell you if it's charged or not. This one's fully charged, this one isn't. So that's cool about this. Okay. And that's it for the charger. And this is the waterproof housing. It's actually what I use. It comes with its own bag. The housing, okay, with the mount. Comes with an extra lens, okay, the tools to remove it and the screws, and a little instruction thing there, okay. If you're going to use this camera on any type of sporting event, anything, whether it's paintball, running, swimming, or skiing, whatever it is, I would recommend getting this housing. Even though you're not doing, say, water activities. That is because the lens on these things are sensitive. The glass isn't as strong as maybe they could make it. And if you lay it on its side or anything like that, or you brush up against anything, they scratch very easily. Okay, so if you're gonna spend the money on a camera and you're gonna be doing any type of activity where this can get hit or knocked around, I definitely suggest this. The housing, I mean, obviously it's going to be in there, so the sound is going to be a little muffled. But you'd rather scratch this lens than this lens. Okay. If you've looked into this camera, two things you're going to hear about it. One is the app, and two is the stabilization. Stabilization on this camera is top notch. It's up against, it's one of the better cameras out there. You can put it up against any of the cameras that you would consider to have a good stabilization, and this will compete with it. Stabilization is pretty cool. I wasn't looking to get 360 when I got this. I only got it because I was going to add it to my drone, and I was actually going to get the Insta360X, but I decided to go with this one because of its shape. It's a lot smaller, compact, and I can use it out on the field. Like I said, I've had this about 7 months now. I've used it in a couple of games, and it's pretty cool. I'll show you guys the app real quick. So yeah, it's a nice camera and it shoots everything. The only downside with this camera itself is, like I said, is that you'd like it, you know, maybe in future models that they get a little stronger glass to be able to resist. I mean, you hit any camera hard enough, it's going to get scratched. But from what I hear, even just lightly hitting it will scratch. All right, so that, you know, hopefully that's something that they'll fix on future cameras. So this is the app, guys. I'll show you real quick. It's pretty cool. You connect the camera, okay, it'll show you, you get all your videos. Okay, this is from videos that I'm going to be working on. You can arrow to download it right to the phone if you like, or you can just play it from here and you can edit it from here. A lot of cool things you can do with this. You can reframe now. This is an update that they recently did. You can zoom in now. They have time lapse still. I don't have the invisible grips. I'm not sure what that's about. Haven't looked at that. The help center is cool too because it'll take you to their support page and they'll show you videos. So if you're not sure on how to, they'll show you videos, you know, what to do. Okay, so that's pretty cool. In regards to that, we'll go into, show you real quick. It's just a shorter video. One thing with this app, if the video is kind of long, it may take time to render, especially as you're going through the middle toward the end. It's just a file that big, I guess. But I'll show you some of the features here. So you can trim. Oh, one thing I don't like about this, and I hope that they improve, when you're going to go to trim, it's not like the iMovie where you can take out clips from the middle. If you're going to trim this, you have to go from the front toward the middle or from the back toward the middle. You can't just clip out something in between. So hopefully they'll fix that in the future. It'd be nice, especially if you have nice long clips. Be nice to just be able to take out something, you know, in the middle or anywhere along, instead of just having to scrub forward or backwards. You know, same thing, you know, speed, tune, level, crop, just like any of the others. You have a little picture-in-pictures. Another thing that I'm not too happy about with this, you get a circle, okay, you get like in the racetrack shape there, and then you can get a split screen, but you're not able to move it. So say if I wanted to circle up here, I can't move, at least not that I know of, that I'm aware of, that can be moved to a different spot. It's just down there on the bottom, or the split screen. Okay, you can save a still image. You can take a picture if you like. You can save the 360 surrounding. You can add points. So if you want the camera to look somewhere specifically, you can add points along the camera. So you have it look there. This is the thing, you got to move it along. So if you want it to move, you would move the camera a bit. I'm sorry, hold on. Add the point. Okay, scrub it along. You want it to go there. You add another point. Okay, move the video along. You add another point. Okay, and then you'll see the camera will turn itself looking in that direction. Okay, just like that. Okay, it has a follow me mode as well. If you want to, you have to kind of tap. That's it. That's the follow me, and it would just follow the individual that you're doing. What else do we have here? You can unstabilize it if you like, or keep it stabilized. The good thing is that while it's still on the memory card and everything within the app, you can undo all the changes. So you can, you know, even though you can't unclip anything out in the middle, if you just want, break it down into shorter clips, you would just, you can scroll through, trim till that clip that you like, do whatever you're going to do with it. Upload that to your phone. You can save, okay? And then go back and undo everything to maybe pull out a different clip. So you can do that. If you just, want to select things throughout the video. So that is possible, but it's a pain. It's a lot of, a lot of work. You're going to, start going back and forth. But, I guess it's pretty cool that you can undo all of your, all of the changes that you have, okay? There is a desktop version of this for Mac OS. There isn't any for Windows. I believe they were going to release one. As far as if they're still going to do it or when, I have no idea. The only difference is with the Mac OS, I don't know for words now. With the Mac OS, you can't use that tab to follow. I don't know it's because it's just programmed as you do on tap screens or not. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use your mouse to click on the screen and do that follow me mode. All right, so it is a little different from the desktop version. This also does come with a 16 gig memory card. All right, but it's 16 gigs, so I would definitely get something with a higher capacity. And it's pretty cool. I mean, I've had this 7 months now. I've used it in a couple of games. Like I said, I was originally looking into 360 to add to my drone, but I wound up going with this one, and it's pretty cool. I'll be honest. When I first used it, I used it on the gun. I've since used it, gotten an NVG mount from GoPro, and added it to my cap. Because I think it's just a little better to get get your surroundings. All in all, it's a pretty good camera. Don't have the Insta360X to really compare it. I know the GoPro Fusion is an excellent camera as well, but that's very pricey. This one I don't remember what it retailed at. I can just double check that, but yeah, I mean, it's a good camera, guys. So if you want to get out there, use it on a game, you can. Like I said, it's small, so you can attach it to the railing on your gun, or you can attach it to a mount. I added an NVG mount to my cap, to the front of the cap, because I use the bump cap under my hat. So I was able to do that and mount it up there. That way you can get the surroundings. So, or better get the surroundings, because on the gun, you're going to be aiming down, you're going to be aiming up. So it's just it gives you a little better shot at your surroundings from there. One other thing to note, if you're not familiar with 360 cameras, because of these dome lenses, if it's real bright out, real sunny out, you may see like a glare or a red dot off into the corner somewhere, off into your screen. That's just because of the dome. What else with this camera? The stitching is not the greatest. I mean, you pan around, you will see where the two cameras put the image together. Like to see Rylo clean that up a little bit, or improve that anyway. I'm sure future cameras, they'll just get better with that stuff. But all in all, it's pretty good. I think they kind of geared this, especially with the app, kind of geared it to keep your clips short, and incorporate it into other videos. I would definitely not use this to, say, replace your GoPro or Sony or whatever other camera, action camera that you're using. It's definitely not a replacement for any of those. Definitely not. But you can get some nice, cool, combine the nice video, what you can do with the app in regards to your scenes, and come up with some cool stuff and combine it with additional video that you would take in regards to the follow me mode, the look here mode. So it's almost like having a person next to you filming, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, I recommend it, you know, especially for sports. I'd recommend it, definitely recommend it. We got another video. I'm going to be doing videos in 360 once in a while, strictly 360. I'm going to be using this a lot more. Well, I'll just use it and then use still image, not still image, just flat HD images from here, and combine it with our other videos. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. What else can I say about it? That's it. I mean, it's a nice little camera. There's definitely room for improvement. But if you want to see what this camera can do on the paintball field, I just put out a video along with this one. It's Dark Ops Extreme in 360. You can see the first half of that video have this camera mounted up front on the gun right here. And then in the second half of the video, it's actually two different games. I got the NVG mount. I have it above my head. So I got some other videos that I'm working on. Should come out really cool in the 360. And yeah, so if you're definitely looking for a camera like this to go out there on the field, or a 360 camera to go on the field, I would recommend the Rylo. There's a lot you can do with it. From what I understand, it's the company's always looking to improve. They've updated it a couple of times already. So yeah, hopefully they'll keep working on it and keep improving it. All right, guys, any more questions? You got any questions on this? Just leave it in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And check out our other video 360, and then let me know what you think about the camera or what else I can do with it. Any suggestions? All right, thanks for watching.